Hey everyone. So things have been getting pretty weird lately. I'm super tired this morning because I didn't get very much sleep. Neither me or my girlfriend did because the walls and the ceiling in our bedroom and the whole house was popping and making these noises. It kind of sounds like somebody's throwing pebbles at the window or at the roof, and sometimes it'd be like five in a row, and then sometimes it'd be like a firework where it's like, and then you hear like these little crackles, like, and so that was going on all night, which is you know actually kind of normal for me because doing energy work causes this to happen, and so when I clear things, or even sometimes when I just ground, it will cause the shift in energy will cause the ceiling to make this popping sound with the walls, and so that's something that I'm used to. But the amount that was happening yesterday was a lot. It was crazy. It was like the 4th of July, and that's because there's so much energy that I was clearing. Um, because I've been under, well, I guess if you want to call it psychic attack, that's pretty much what's been going on. Because of what I've been doing, because I've been furthering my abilities and training with other psychics to progress. And so last night, or the other night before, my girlfriend, she she woke up in the middle of the night and she heard somebody like sitting down at my computer chair, and we don't live with anyone else, and I was in bed, and so the chair that I sat at was like making this creaking sound that it makes when I sit in it, and so that was weird. In addition to all the noises that are pretty standard every night now, but when I did a reading into what it was, what I got was that it was, well, first I saw myself sitting down and I was like, okay, so maybe that was like my astral body doing something that I don't remember. But then I tuned into it more, and it was actually this being, this energy being that kind of looked like a big monster, kind of spider looking thing. And it was like wearing this suit that was like me, and it was like as if like in the horror films where they like zip down their face and like someone else. It was like that. And so anyways, that was going on. I cleared out that energy, and of course there's a lot of noise after I did that, and the ceiling popping from clearing out these different beings. So there's tons of these beings coming at me lately. I've addressed in my other videos a little bit how there's just weird technology going on, and that you may have noticed in some of my videos my voice kind of slows down and then goes back to regular speed. And there's been some videos I had to just redo completely because it was just too much interference. But also, I have 3 different devices. I have an old laptop, my new laptop, and then my phone. And during these training sessions I've been doing with other psychics, where we are all helping each other progress, right when we get to a really good spot, the computer will just freeze, or not so much the computer, the internet will go out, like at these key moments. And at one point I was doing a reading with another psychic in our training, and the computer kept muting me, and I would have to unmute myself every 5 minutes, and then it would just like pause or like get all glitchy, and then like kick me out of Zoom, and just weird stuff like that going on. Just yesterday, I was with a group of psychics and healers, and I was on Zoom for like a half hour already, just like clearing energy and whatnot, and then they decided I needed a healing because I just looked like I've been under attack. And so they told me to like lay down lay down. So I laid down with a pillow, and as soon as they're like, okay, so I'm gonna work on your head, someone else work on the feet, this other person work on your left side, the other person work on your right side. As soon as they said that, it just glitched, like froze, of course, and then about halfway through it, it came back on, and then I could hear them again, and my body was like shaking, like literally like shaking from the healing, because there's so much resistance, like there's so much energy on, like that, what they were healing, because it's just been coming at me. After the healing, they told me multiple different people said they all saw like this black energy on my heart chakra and on my throat chakra. And I wasn't aware of the throat chakra, but I'd definitely been aware that there's something going on with my heart chakra. And so they helped clear that out. And so I've been doing a lot of work on myself. So the other thing was, last night there was this energy being, and I have to clear out one energy being after another, and it just gets exhausting. But there was one right around my heart chakra with all this putting in all this black energy, and I cleared that out, and of course the ceiling pops and makes all this crazy noise. Woke up my girlfriend. And then when I cleared out all this black energy, same thing happens. And so basically there's just all these energetic beings, entities, if you want to call them that just have this, and it's like they're all ganging up on me, and they all want to basically stop me from progressing and becoming more aware, more psychic, etc., etc. And I said in the previous video that it was coming from a person, and that is true, was true, both. But there's multiple layers to this onion, and so it's like there's not just resistance coming from people. There's also resistance coming from a whole bunch of energy beings that all have a vested interest in not allowing me to progress. But it's not so much just me. I think that just because of where I'm at, I'm attracting a lot of attention. But this is just something that will happen to everyone in general. It's just because of where I'm at right now. I think it's kind of like, if you're on a beach and there's a bunch of rocks and there's one that just is shining from the sunlight that's going to catch your eye, and like right now there's a lot going on with me, so I think that's just catching all of their attention. And so basically I've got a lot going on, and I'm taking a break from YouTube temporarily, although I will be putting out more videos, just not very many, not as many. So it's not like I'm not going to be putting out videos, I will. But I may need a week or two where I'm not going to be giving private readings to clients. So if you want a private reading from me, give it like a week or two. Just so you know, some of you think that I just do readings as a living exclusively, but I actually have a part-time job at a restaurant, and that's where I'm at right now. So not the most glorious surrounding environment, but I am in a bathroom right now at work, so there you have it. that's where I'm at. So thank you for all your support, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, you can always give it a thumbs up, you can always share it, and leave a comment. That always helps with the YouTube algorithm. Maybe then I'll be able to have more clients and be able to afford to not have a part-time job at a restaurant. So thanks, and have a great day.